All right, let's get to work.
Whew. You know, it sucks when you haven't been to a place in so many years that when you come back, there's nothing left. Nothing, literally. So, okay, let me jump into it. 8 years ago, I was going through some crazy hike, climbing down a side of a mountain, through some rough terrain, and there used to be this huge green house. I mean, the inside of it was pretty rough. Half the roof was missing, but there was still another half that was perfectly intact, where when it was pouring outside, I was still tucked away from the wind and the rain. And yeah, I had a little table. I had a set of stairs that went up to another level. It didn't look like anybody's been to it in a very, very long time. Unfortunately, I never got a picture or a video of it because I didn't have a camera on me at the time. It's kind of why I do what I do now. 8 years later, it's gone. It's not like completely fallen in. It looked like there was a fire here, just like another shelter up in this area years ago. Like, I don't even know how somebody managed to reach this and camp out here, because honestly, I'm in some really rough terrain right now. I mean, as you saw on my GoPro, this has been a journey all on its own. Just trying to get up here. I still got a little more ways to go before I reach the mine that I'm trying to go to. I'm going to cross over, check out these other buildings, but sorry, anywho, getting off the subject. I don't understand how somebody managed to come up here and obviously camp and, again, burn this down. I wasn't sure if I was standing in the right area, but yeah, I could tell I am. So it sucks. It really sucks that this is what has happened. And this is all that's left of it. The chicken coop / outhouse is still there, so I'll go get a video of that. I took some pictures, but show you what about that, and then I'm gonna put on my pack and go. Yeah, that's what my gear looks like for this journey. Large pack, got my waders, about 100 feet worth of climbing rope, my harness, some climbing gear, and so forth. Cause I'm gonna cross And yeah, you got to be very careful up here because this is very dangerous terrain. Okay. See, I'm not sure, but I believe that this was a chicken coop at one point. They'd have the chickens up there. They probably dropped their eggs in there. That way they always had eggs. Something. Okay. It's hard to see it because of the sun glare, but you can see a toilet. So it's pretty cool that this part is the outhouse. This is where the miners would go, and then behind it were the chickens. Probably pretty noisy when you're taking a crap and all you hear is cluck, 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 you know, kind of stuff. Oh. Pretty cool. I like the style of this building. Ugh. And then I don't know what this would have been for, but it's heavy and it's the only cool thing I've found. And then the style of the roof. Oh yeah, that's the chicken coop slash outhouse. So I don't know if you can see it, but there's some wood structure right there, what's left of it. I'm actually below another massive mining system. I'm climbing up. Let me just say, this ice axe has made things so much easier. It digs into the ground, I can pull myself and so forth. I mean, it's a little slow going, but it works. And there's another mine over there. I did reach the one that I was getting to. It's frozen over. I mean, there's no way you could get in there. And even if I could, I wouldn't be recording a video of it. A friend of mine asked me not to because he gave me the location only if I don't make a video of it and keep it secret. So yeah, I didn't want to show a location or anything around the area to give it away, but it's completely frozen still, and probably the best time to explore it would probably be July. So I'll come back in a couple months. But I am still climbing up, and this has been a journey. I just had a big rock just shoot right past me. You know, sometimes us explorers do some crazy stuff to reach these places, including scaling up the side of a mountain just to go back down on another way through some. I mean, this ground is really soft, so I gotta be very careful. Oof. But I am right on top of another mine that hopefully will be promising. I'm not sure. Go from there. This is some crazy stuff right here. Ooh. Huh. It's an old can of I believe sardines. Yeah, I'm gonna have to that out. You know, all my years exploring mines, never once have I ever seen anything like this before. It's a wire. It stretches pretty far. Trying to get around it safely. Okay, here's this old shack. Pretty cool. I did find the mine, but it is gated in a way that I've never seen before. I think you've seen it on the GoPro, but yeah. That's as far as I will say. Now, if I had rope, I mean, I have some rope, but I didn't bring all my climbing gear, so I'm not trying to do anything too crazy. I was gonna fly my drone up here, but it's getting pretty windy and I don't need to lose it. I don't know what I'm doing yet. I'm just slowly making my way. So you see all these buildings right here that are all crumbling, and old hoist, ore chute, boiler. I'm not sure what that was. I think that was probably used for the shaft. And I mean, with everything here, this was a really big operation. And that old house literally right across the way from it. So probably some of the miners lived there and then crossed over here for work. I mean, the waste rock pile for this is enormous. This would have been an extraordinary mine to get into. Maybe you still can, I don't know. I haven't really searched last time. But I'm gonna climb down and try to get a better look. All right, I'm crossed over and hit it from a different angle. I can actually see a hole that goes down, but I mean, it's pretty plugged. Yeah, so this would have been the head frame that sat over the shaft. The hoist is right below it. I mean, everything around here is destroyed. Like something hit it with a force. There's a bucket still in place too. Look at those rivets. That's cool. Yeah, I wouldn't even attempt it. Maybe. If I was up here with a group of people, sure, but not by myself. Which I am. Just makes me wonder what happened in this area. A long time ago, there was a really bad avalanche that came swooping down the mountain and apparently destroyed a bunch of stuff. We're not too far from there, so I'm kind of wondering if this is what happened to this area, because all these buildings are like knocked down. Like a force hit it hard. I don't know, 100 years of weather, who knows. Let's go keep exploring. But yeah, that is cool. Okay, look at this thing. I mean, the cable's still intact. It's still in good shape in a way. I mean, little TLC and it'd have it going. But yeah, it's all destroyed. There's a brick wall with that boiler on there, or possibly it was yeah, I think it was a boiler, not an air tank. I mean, you gotta figure all this stuff is at least 150 years old. Whoops! Okay, I'm on the other side now. Just walking and taking a look. There is a lot of stuff scattered all over the place. Some crazy stuff. I'm glad to see that's still standing though. But as for all this, there was a little more of it standing last time I was here, but that was a long, long time ago. So, you know, things change over time. Huh. I have never seen one of those before. Anybody know what it is? Maybe we could climb down and get a better picture, but yeah, look at that. That is cool. Would have been interesting to see an old picture of what this all looked like back then. But no. Whew. Yeah, it's been a heck of a journey getting this far. Going up and then down. Because last time I was here, I didn't get no videos of this, no pictures. I didn't do any of that at the time. Oh. Came back up here years later, better equipment, better gear, better knowledge, and here I am. But last time I didn't even really get to explore this area, so this looks like a nice little spot to take a rest on. Okay, this is the first for me. I've never seen one of these things in person. They use these things for the shafts, and I've seen old pictures where like miners would stand in them and they would lower them down. There was one up above in the head frame that was stuck, I recall, but to actually see one in person in almost this perfectly good shape, that's awesome. If somebody knows the real name to it, tell me down in the comments, because right now I can't fully recall what it was called, but I know there's a specific name for these things. Still really cool. Okay, here's a closer look at this. It's still in really good shape, which is awesome. I love this kind of finds. take a seat before I do this. Okay, hey everybody. Well, it's been really fun. I still got one more area down below, but I'm gonna start slowly making my way to my car, which is right below me. It's just gonna be a dangerous climb down. I pulled out my rope so that way I can do this safely and not get hurt. I am standing on a cliff face right now, so I gotta go very slow, and yeah, so I'll keep updating as we get further down until I'm at the very end. So that's what I brought the rope for. I knew it was going to be really bad going down, especially on the side that I'm at. It's literally all cliff, so just like climbing up, gotta climb down very carefully. But it's pretty cool revisiting this place after all these years. I mean, I figure it's probably been like 8 years since I've been up here. And I mean, I could see some changes. The house is gone. Some idiot probably had a fire next to it and burned it to the ground, of course. And all this is still kind of the same, but one of the other walls fell down. Still fun. It's still great to be back out here, even though it's not really, I haven't got underground, but it could still happen. Still have a little bit to explore. Let's go. You know, I believe this is what brought the carts down. This is what's left of it. Okay, I don't come across this very often, but it's the remnants of an old bottle. Here's the bigger piece to it. And then here is the top. Sorry, my shadow's in the way. But yeah, I almost stepped on it too. That is so cool. You don't come across stuff like that very often. Oh my God, that was scary. So, see how my rope's a double? So I can pull it back down. And it's tied to a tree way up at top. I mean, like I said, this is 100 feet, so I got 50-50 right here. So that way I could untie it and then pull it. But I just did all these cliffs. My heart is pumping right now. I'm literally right next to my car, and there's no other way down. That's it though, folks. I hope you enjoyed my crazy shenanigans up in the mountains. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And until next time, I'll see you again. Take care, everybody.